Okay, so next thing that should be probably explained would be the how you get missions and stuff. If you press J, this is where you'll look at your missions. You can see the episodes are the story missions. You do have to play the stories in order, and this is I think how you would rank up the fastest because you get it. Basically, every mission you complete, you'll level up once. It's not like okay, I finished a mission and I didn't level up. Pretty much all the way up to almost the maximum level, you will level up at least once per mission, if not really close. Um, from this also, you can see the available that you can just talk to random people from here. The in progress, you can see the missions you already have in progress. They'll tell you, what the objective is, what you get for completing it, things like that. The overview, I don't really look at that much, but it'll tell you, if anything's going on. It'll have special events here. Foundry missions are custom-made missions. They're pretty good. Sometimes people will use them for farming for items or farming for energy credits, which is the basic currency in the game. These other things, the accolades and logs, these really are not important. You'll never use them. You can also drop the mission. You can select the difficulty. If you remember when I said if you play Elite, you'll take real damage and stuff, but you get the best rewards. Oh, the other thing to worry about is if you have a lot of damage, you don't have to worry. Your ship is not going to be broken. Your captain is not going to die. They get negative effects, but they go away immediately as soon as you repair them or you make sure you get healed. So another thing to know would be the how to leave the space area. So I showed you how to leave the ground area. How to leave the space area, you can either click this button, which says Depart System, or, I think someone's following me, or you can press T, and this will allow you to fast travel to a certain area. Now this is dependent on yeah, this guy's just following me. The T, that is really just dependent on what you have done, what level you are, and the things in your reputation that you have. You'll always be able to come to Earth Space Dock, or depending on what faction you play on, you'll always be able to come back to the main city or whatever. So you don't need to worry about that. The other ones are obtained from completing certain missions, or like I said, being part of a fleet, or having a certain level in your duty officers. The duty officers are something I'll explain in a little bit, but that's just something I wanted to go over. Another thing is your PvE events. So I talked about how to get story missions. Your PvE events, you'll see right here the three little triangles with the lines. See, it says PvE queues. So the PvEs are very simple to follow. You can select what region you want, the ground or space PvEs. You can choose what type of reward you're looking for, what difficulty, and the player size. There are 5-player events, 10-player, 20-player. You'll always do quick play. Don't ever really do join existing, and you can create a private, but it's always a disadvantage unless you have a full group of 5, because 5 is the maximum party size you can have. So that's pretty simple. If you want to join it, you don't have to go typing hey, looking for whatever. You don't need to do that. All you do is you just select it, you click join, and it'll throw you in a group of 5 people that are waiting to play that also. So that takes care of missions. So let me go ahead and pause it right here, and I'm going to explain the duty officer system in better detail.